Hey, it's TrackstarGGs coming in with a new video. Tiny Tina's Wonderland class build for the Graveborn Stabbomancer. In Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, dark magic damage is lifesteal, and it's a relative stat for all classes by default at 5% dark magic damage. Dark magic damage is also the new element in Tiny Tina's Wonderland. And as a result, we're still relatively new to its capabilities and what it's able to achieve. The only thing that we were sure of before release was that it would be a lifesteal class. So let's get into my build. My theory for Graveborn was to be able to steal enough health to sustain damage regardless, and also drain enemies' health at a rate that they die regardless of what type of element that I'm supposed to use to defeat them. Dark magic damage has a base 90% value on damage for all elements in the game. Therefore, if you boost the power of it, then it can flat rate destroy everything. My Graveborn focuses on bonus dark magic damage, dark magic leech, which can go up to 7.8%, strength, 30% crit chance, I'll explain that soon, and wisdom maxed out, with constitution becoming its third most priority. In Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, crits happen fairly often regardless of your stat for crit chance. Most weapons automatically come pocked with crit chance, so therefore I didn't invest too many points into dexterity. With the pristine focus on crit damage, when I was able to switch classes and get a second one, I chose Stabbomancer because by default, it has a crit chance of 30% at all times. By not focusing on critical hit chance, I was able to focus on status damage, and having that at 68% is phenomenal paired with crit damage. With my status damage at 68%, the bonus of additional health adds to the pool of health that you can recover. It may still be 5%, but it's 5% of a bigger whole, which means you gain more health. Now for skills. I normally go with Reaper of Bones, but at most times, I actually don't even need to use my action skill, or spells for that matter. The amount of damage I proc with Faithful Thralls and Dark Hydra in my class mod, along with this, is insane. I'll explain the class mods soon. For now, I'm gonna focus on the rest of the tree. I won't be explaining some of the skills because you can see the picture and look at it for yourself if you pause the video. We're looking for dark magic efficiency and dark magic leech and dark magic damage as a priority. So therefore, we're expecting Mortal Vessel with 5 points. We're expecting Kill Skill for spell cooldown rate. We're expecting Dark Pact. We're expecting Sanguine Sacrament. We're fully expecting Ascension. We're expecting Lord of Edges. And we're expecting Morehein's Blessings. So now for the Stabbomancer class. 30% critical hit chance increase. We're going with the melee damage, spell damage, gun increase. We're going to put 5 points into that. And note that we didn't spec into this class until we got a full spec tree on the left side. Next, we're going with Potent Poisons for status effect damage. And then we're going for Exploit Their Weakness. Exploit Their Weakness is the last skill to invest in the Stabbomancer tree. And you can put 3 points here or put 3 points here. Harvest and Exploit Their Weakness should be the last two skills you're investing in if you choose to do this class. Save these for last to get the most out of the damage at early stages in the game. Now for the class mods and weapon usage. So I'm going to show you what I use in the bank because it's easier to show the weapons that way than to show you the equipment directly. The majority of weapons I use are poison, or blood effects or frozen effects. Lightning is an effect I use also when it comes with a class mod that works well with my class. But the majority of the classes and weapons that you should be using should have the bleed effect, the dark magic effect, and dark magic efficiency. That's kind of what you're looking for. I tend to switch between all of these weapons at random points in the game, but the majority of the weaponry that I use is blood and dark magic related. I like to focus on enchants that give elemental damage dealt on spellcast, and damage dealt while the action skill is active. I'm not really a fan of using action skill for 5 seconds or action skill for 10-second enchantments because they don't tend to really give much usability. But this one is 50% on both dark magic and dark magic efficiency, and it's rare to have 2, so I'll use this one. That's my current class build for Graveborn Stabbomancer, and I'll be posting more videos on Tiny Tina's Wonderland in the upcoming days. Enjoy your day. Thanks for checking in with TrackstarGGs. Do not subscribe. Hey, this TrackstarGGs coming in with a new video. Tiny Tina's Wonderland class build for the Graveborn Stabbomancer. In Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, dark magic.